You think marriage comes as a reward for waiting, praying, or proving yourself, but it doesn't. Marriage is not something you earn. It's something you vibrate into. You don't attract love because you're lucky. You attract it because your frequency finally mirrors what you've been asking for all along. We've been conditioned to believe that marriage is a prize, something the universe hands out to those who have done everything right. We wait, we hope, we pray, thinking one day we'll finally be rewarded with the love we've always dreamed of. But here's the truth. Marriage isn't a trophy, it's a reflection. It doesn't show up because you've been patient or perfect. It shows up because your energy has become aligned with the vibration of love, wholeness, and readiness. Everything in your life is a mirror of your inner state. Your relationships, your opportunities, your peace, all of it vibrates according to your energy. Marriage is no different. You don't attract a divine partner through time or effort. You attract them through frequency. The moment your energy matches the vibration of true partnership, the universe will orchestrate every detail to bring that connection to you. But if you're vibrating from fear, loneliness, or unworthiness, you'll keep attracting people and situations that mirror those exact emotions. The truth is, marriage doesn't happen when you find the right person. It happens when you become the right energy. The person meant for you isn't waiting on a calendar. They're waiting on your frequency. Because every partnership is an energetic agreement. You call in what matches your vibration. That's why some people meet someone effortlessly. They've done the inner work. They've tuned themselves to the frequency of love, not the desperation for it. They don't wait for someone to choose them. They live as though they've already chosen themselves. When your energy is filled with peace, you attract peace. When your heart is overflowing with self-worth, you attract someone who recognizes it. When your spirit is grounded in love, you attract love that stays. But when your energy is filled with fear, you'll attract partners who make you question yourself. When you vibrate in doubt, you'll attract uncertainty. The outer world simply mirrors your inner world, and that's why it's not about trying harder. It's about vibrating higher. You cannot beg your way into a divine marriage. You cannot chase, plead, or force the timing. The universe doesn't respond to pressure, it responds to power. And true power comes from alignment. You could be doing all the right things externally, but if your energy is still operating from lack, if you still believe you're unworthy or unlucky in love, the universe can only echo that belief back to you. You are not being punished, you are being mirrored. So ask yourself, what is my current frequency saying about me? Is it saying, I'm confident, open, and ready? Or is it saying, I'm scared, impatient, and tired of waiting? Your vibration speaks louder than your words. You can pray for love, but if you still feel unworthy of it, that prayer can't manifest fully. You can visualize your dream marriage, but if you're holding resentment, comparison, or fear in your heart, that energy will delay its arrival. The law is simple. You can only receive what you're in resonance with. Marriage isn't the finish line of your journey. It's a continuation of your vibration. It's the universe saying, you've finally become the frequency of what you've been asking for. Every great relationship starts with energetic alignment. The person who's meant for you won't arrive to complete you. They'll arrive to reflect you. That's why self-awareness is so important. Because who you are inside becomes the blueprint for the kind of love you attract. If your inner world is chaotic, love will feel complicated. If your inner world is peaceful, love will feel effortless. Energy doesn't lie, it multiplies. The more peace you build within yourself, the more peaceful your partnership will be. The more love you give yourself, the more love you'll receive naturally. But if you carry bitterness, jealousy, or fear, those same energies will resurface in your relationships until you learn the lesson of self-alignment. We live in a culture that treats marriage like a medal, something you earn after years of proving your worth. But love doesn't operate on merit. It operates on energy. The universe doesn't reward time. It rewards transformation. It doesn't care how long you've been single. It cares how deeply you've healed. Because the person who's done the inner work to elevate their vibration is the one who effortlessly attracts divine partnership. They've stopped chasing timing and started aligning energy. That's why you'll notice something powerful. When people finally stop obsessing over marriage and start focusing on becoming whole, that's when the right person appears. It's not coincidence, it's vibration. The universe can't deliver your desire until your energy becomes a match for it. That's why the journey inward is the most important part of love. When you master your inner world, everything external starts to align naturally. You must stop asking, when will it happen for me, and start asking, what frequency am I living in? Because the answer to that question determines everything. If you vibrate gratitude, love, and confidence, you'll draw in someone who reflects those same qualities. But if you vibrate impatience, fear, and disappointment, you'll keep repeating cycles that reinforce those emotions. The universe mirrors you faithfully. It never fails. Think about this. The most powerful relationships don't begin with searching. They begin with becoming. The more you become aligned with love itself, the more effortlessly love finds you. It's not about trying to impress anyone or prove yourself worthy. It's about being the energy of love so strongly that it becomes impossible for the universe not to match it. When your energy says, I am love, I am chosen, I am complete, everything around you begins to rearrange to reflect that truth. Marriage will never be the answer to emptiness. It will only magnify whatever energy already exists inside you. If you feel lonely now, marriage won't heal that. It will echo it. If you feel fulfilled now, marriage will amplify that fulfillment. That's why the key is not to chase a person, but to raise your vibration. You must first marry your own peace before you can share it with someone else. You must commit to your own self-worth before someone else can mirror it back. Every great love story begins with inner alignment. You can't attract abundance while vibrating scarcity. You can't attract stability while living in chaos. The energy you radiate creates the reality you experience. So if you desire a marriage rooted in trust, compassion, and faith, those must first exist within you. Every thought, emotion, and belief you hold about love becomes the foundation upon which your future relationship is built. Marriage is not something that happens to you. It's something you create through frequency. And that creation begins long before you ever meet your partner. It begins with the way you treat yourself, the way you think about love, and the way you vibrate in everyday life. You are constantly broadcasting energy, and the universe is constantly responding to it. When your inner signal aligns with harmony, your outer world follows. Stop treating marriage as a reward you'll one day earn. Start treating it as a mirror, reflecting who you've become. When you embody peace, love, and self-respect, that's exactly what you'll attract. When you radiate lack or fear, that's what you'll keep finding until you change the signal. The key isn't waiting for love, it's becoming love. When you embody it, you attract it. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not unworthy. You are simply evolving into the vibration that matches your destiny. Every delay, every heartbreak, every lonely night was never a punishment. It was preparation. The universe was tuning your frequency so that when your marriage finally arrives, it will reflect the healed, grounded, radiant version of you, not the version still learning what love truly means. So let go of the timeline. Let go of the belief that marriage is a finish line. The right union won't come because you earned it. It will come because you've aligned with it. The more you tune your heart toward gratitude, peace, and wholeness, the faster love recognizes your signal. Because that's what marriage truly is. Not a reward for doing life right, but a reflection of energy lived right. You are not waiting for love to arrive. Love is waiting for you to rise. When your frequency matches the vibration of divine partnership, nothing can keep it from you. Not time, not distance, not circumstance. It will appear effortlessly because energy doesn't chase, it aligns. And when you finally become the vibration of love itself, the universe has no option but to send it right back to you. Remember this truth always: marriage isn't a reward, it's a reflection. The world outside you is just a mirror of the energy within you. Change your frequency, and your reflection will change with it. When your inner world vibrates with love, peace, and confidence, your outer world will reflect that harmony in the form of the relationship you've always dreamed of. Because the universe doesn't respond to effort, It responds to energy. And the moment your energy says, I am ready, love will answer, I've been waiting for you. Your energy is the mirror through which life reflects everything back to you. Love, peace, and relationships are not created outside of you. They are projected from within. When your vibration speaks of fear, you'll see rejection. When your vibration radiates love, you'll see connection. Marriage doesn't come to fill an emptiness. It arrives to echo your inner wholeness. The person who appears in your life will always match the signal you broadcast every day. You cannot fake energy. It speaks louder than words, prayers, or actions. That is why true love begins with self-awareness. When you shift from needing love to becoming love, your world transforms. People start treating you differently because you start vibrating differently. You stop chasing affection and start magnetizing respect. You stop begging to be seen and start glowing from within. And that glow is what attracts the reflection called marriage. You don't earn marriage by being perfect, patient, or pleasing. It unfolds naturally when your energy aligns with love itself. You can't work your way into divine union. You must vibrate your way there. The moment you stop treating love like a test and start treating it like a truth, your reality begins to bend. Life doesn't respond to your effort. It responds to your essence. When your energy becomes the frequency of I am chosen, I am worthy, and I am enough, the universe rearranges everything to mirror that belief. It's not about what you do, but who you become. You are not waiting for marriage. It's waiting for you to embody its energy. And when that alignment happens, things fall into place without force. You'll feel peace instead of pressure, certainty instead of confusion, and your relationship will unfold like it was written in divine timing all along. Your frequency decides your partner long before you ever meet them. Life doesn't pair people randomly. It pairs vibrations. The one who walks into your life will always resonate with your inner state, whether that energy is confidence or insecurity. If you vibrate scarcity, you'll attract partners who leave you feeling unseen. If you vibrate abundance, you'll attract someone who matches your emotional wealth. The truth is, your energy sends out a silent signal that calls your mirror toward you. That's why when you elevate your frequency, toxic connections start fading. They can't survive your new energy. Your soulmate is not searching for your face. They're searching for your vibration. The moment your inner world reaches their frequency, paths align naturally. This is why love doesn't come by accident. It comes by resonance. You attract who you are, not who you wish for. When your inner world is healed, your outer world begins to reflect that harmony effortlessly. You stop attracting partners who test your worth and start drawing those who celebrate it. Every wound you heal becomes a doorway to deeper love. Every belief you shift changes the kind of people who notice you. When you stop living from your pain, love no longer has to hurt to teach you. Your heart becomes a sanctuary instead of a battlefield. True relationships blossom not because you finally met the right one, but because you became the right energy. When you radiate security, trust, and emotional maturity, those same traits find their way back to you in human form. Love is not meant to rescue you. It's meant to reflect your evolution. So as you rise internally, your outer connections will mirror that rise, showing you that healing yourself is the most romantic act of all. Time doesn't create alignment. Energy does. You could wait for years and still not experience love if your vibration hasn't shifted. The universe isn't impressed by waiting. It responds to transformation. When you master your frequency, you stop checking clocks and start trusting divine flow. You no longer ask, when will it happen? Because you know the answer depends on vibration, not calendar dates. The energy of faith speeds manifestation, while the energy of frustration delays it. Love doesn't appear through effort. It appears through ease. When you become centered in peace, everything meant for you starts moving toward you. The universe moves when you move energetically. Every thought, every emotion is a pulse of creation. When those pulses harmonize with the vibration of love, timing becomes irrelevant, because alignment is everything. Love magnifies what's already within you. It doesn't erase or fix it. Marriage won't heal your insecurity. It will expose it. It won't remove your fears. It will reveal them. The energy you carry before marriage becomes the atmosphere within it. That's why internal peace is the most important preparation for partnership. When you enter love from fullness, you expand together. When you enter from emptiness, you suffocate each other trying to fill the void. The person beside you can only meet you at the depth you've met yourself. So fill your soul with the very energy you wish to receive. Peace, kindness, understanding, gratitude. When you become that vibration, marriage stops being a repair project and becomes a reflection of two whole souls radiating light together. Marriage is the universe showing you who you become energetically. It's not about perfection, it's about reflection. When you evolve, the love that meets you will evolve too. The right relationship will never require you to beg for attention, because your energy will already declare your worth. It won't drain you because your vibration will no longer entertain imbalance. You attract a reflection that honors your frequency. That's why the real work of finding love happens in silence, in your mindset, in your energy, in your heart. Every time you choose peace over panic, gratitude over lack, and confidence over fear, you are adjusting your reflection. And when that reflection finally matches your highest vibration, marriage appears not as a prize, but as proof that your inner light has become irresistible to the universe.